Alright, in the last video, we set up our classic side view camera, added knockback and knockdown animations, and cleaned up our blueprints by turning repeated node setups into reusable macros. In this video, we're going to build something essential for any fighting game, a health system, complete with UI and a simple win/lose condition. By the end of this, you'll have a fully playable loop where characters can take damage, display health, and trigger a game over when someone is defeated. Let's start by setting up the health logic. Open your player character blueprint. We're going to create two variables, health, MaxHealth. Set both of them to float and give them a default value of 1. Now you might be wondering, why 1? We're using a normalized system, where 0 means no health and 1 means full health. This makes it really easy to plug directly into UI elements, like progress bars later. Next, right-click in your event graph and search for Event AnyDamage. This event fires every time the character takes damage. Here's what we want to do. Take the incoming damage, subtract it from health, then clamp the result between 0 and 1. This ensures our health never goes below 0 or above the maximum. So, use a subtract float node, then connect it into a clamp float node. Min 0, max 1. Then set the health variable with the result. And that's it. Your character can now take damage safely. One important thing to keep in mind, since our health is between 0 and 1, your damage values should also be small. Typically something like 10 divided by 100, so 0.1, for example. Now let's visualize that health with a UI. We're going to create a health bar widget. Go to your content browser, right-click, then User Interface, and then Widget Blueprint. Name it Player Health Bar. Open it up and drag a progress bar onto the canvas. This progress bar will represent the player's health. In the Details panel, find the % property and click Bind Arrow, Create Binding. Inside the binding function, get the player character, then cast it to your character blueprint. From there, pull out the health variable and plug it directly into the return value. Now we need to display everything on screen. Go to your level blueprint. On Event, Begin Play, create your main UI widget, the one that contains both health bars and connect it to Add to Viewport. As soon as the level starts, your UI will now appear. That's it. Your progress bar now reflects the player's health. Now let's do the same for the AI. You can either duplicate your existing widget or create a second one. The setup is almost identical, but instead of using getPlayerCharacter, we'll use getActor of class. Select your AI character class, then cast if needed, and pull the health variable the same way. Now both fighters have visible health bars. Now let's finish this system by adding a simple win/lose condition. We're going to handle this inside the game mode since it can track both fighters and act like a referee. First, create a new widget called End Screen. Inside it, add a vertical box in the center, then add a text block and a button. Create a variable called victory text, set it to type text, and enable instance editable and expose on spawn. Bind your text block to this variable. This allows us to dynamically display either you win or you lose. Now open your game mode blueprint. Create a custom event called onFighterDied and add a Boolean variable called isPlayer. From this event, create the end screen widget. Then use a branch node to check the value of isPlayer. If true, set the text to you lose. If false, set it to you win. After that, add the widget to the viewport. Then lock the game by setting input mode UI only and enabling show mouse cursor. This prevents further gameplay and allows interaction with the UI. Now we need to actually call this event when someone dies. Go back to your player and AI character blueprints. Find your Event AnyDamage logic. After updating health, add a branch condition. Health equals 0. If true, get game mode. Cache to your game mode. Add a do once node. This is important to prevent multiple triggers. Set the isPlayer value appropriately. Call onFighterDied. Then call setGamePaused equals true. Now your match ends cleanly the moment someone's health reaches 0. Finally, let's make the restart button work. Open your end screen widget, select the button, and in the Details panel, click the plus sign next to On Clicked. Inside that event, use Get Current Level Name. Connect it into Open Level by name. And that's it. Clicking the button reloads the level and restarts the fight. And that's it. You now have a complete gameplay loop. Characters can take damage, health updates in real time, a winner is decided, and the match can be restarted. From here, we can start expanding to things like rounds, timers, better UI, or even character selection. In the next video, we'll start polishing this system and making it feel more like a real fighting game.